Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a story about a man who learned the hard way that showing off can come at a great cost.
Hassan was a hardworking man in his mid-30s. He had been working at a well-known company for years, patiently waiting for a promotion, and finally his moment arrived. He was promoted to a senior managerial position with a generous salary increase. Excited and proud, he felt he had achieved something worth celebrating. But instead of being humble about it, Hassan wanted to show everyone how successful he had become. He immediately upgraded his lifestyle, bought a brand new luxury car, moved into a lavish apartment, and started wearing expensive designer suits. His social media was flooded with pictures of his new possessions, with captions like, "Hard work pays off," and "Living the dream." At first, people admired him. Friends and colleagues congratulated him, liked his posts, and even envied his lifestyle. But soon things started to change. His old friends, the ones who had been with him through thick and thin, started distancing themselves. They felt like he was no longer the same humble Hassan they had known. His colleagues, who once respected him, now whispered behind his back, calling him arrogant. But Hassan didn't care. He was too busy enjoying his new life and impressing people. One day, his company hosted an event, and many influential business people were attending. Hassan saw this as the perfect opportunity to show off. He drove his luxury car to the event, wore the most expensive suit, and made sure to boast about his achievements in every conversation. When Hassan arrived at the corporate event, he was determined to make an impression. But in his eagerness to showcase his success, he made several mistakes. As he entered the hall, he walked with an air of superiority, scanning the room as if he were the most important person there. When greeting colleagues, he made sure to mention how expensive his watch was and how his new lifestyle had changed him. Even when talking to senior executives, he casually boasted about how he had outperformed everyone else to get the promotion. During the event, Hassan barely listened when others spoke. When junior employees tried to engage him in conversation, he dismissed them with short responses, assuming they weren't important enough. Even worse, when his boss, Mr. Rahman, was giving a speech about teamwork and company values, Hassan was busy taking selfies and posting on social media. When Hassan was given a chance to speak on stage, instead of thanking his team and acknowledging those who helped him succeed, he focused only on himself. He spoke about his personal achievements, how hard he worked, and how he deserved his success. Not once did he mention his colleagues, mentors, or team members. The audience clapped politely, but many exchanged glances, realizing he wasn't the kind of leader they wanted to follow. After his speech, Sarah, his colleague, pulled him aside and gently warned him, "Hassan, you're making people uncomfortable. A little humility goes a long way." But instead of listening, Hassan laughed it off. "They're just jealous," he said, brushing her concerns aside. What he didn't realize was that his boss, Mr. Rahman, had been silently watching everything. A few days after the event, Hassan was called into Mr. Rahman's office. Expecting praise, he walked in with his usual confidence. But instead, his boss looked at him sternly and said, "Hassan, you worked hard to get here, but leadership is not about showing off. Your behavior at the event was disappointing. You alienated your colleagues, disrespected your team, and acted as if success was only about you. That is not the kind of leader we need in this company." With those words, Hassan's dream position slipped away. He was demoted. That moment was a wake-up call. He realized that his obsession with impressing others had cost him everything: respect, friendships, and even his career growth. That night, he deleted his flashy social media posts, reached out to old friends, and started focusing on what truly mattered: humility, hard work, and respect. In the end, Hassan learned the most valuable lesson of all. Success means nothing if you lose yourself in the process. If you like the story, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.